Hello to all my family and my friends out there in the streaming community. It is your favorite Facebook streamer, none other than Daytime 90. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I will be doing a review video today for a lovely mic that I got from my friends down at, and I hope I'm saying this right. Is it Fifine or Fifine, however you want to pronounce it? These guys sent me a great USB microphone. This one that they sent me is the, I'm going to make sure I say the model type right. This is the USB K678. This one is meant for like YouTubing and live streaming microphone. So far I'm enjoying it. In fact, this audio that you're hearing is being recorded with this microphone currently. So let's get into the video, guys. Oh, my legend in the corner for the miss. Something wrong with the shooting to me. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, it's very weird, bro. I should have just took that. Why are we allowing so many threes? All right. So while we're recording this video, you guys are going to notice that my eyes are going to wander a little bit left and a little bit right. That's because my camera placement is up here to better help with my lighting, because I have very poor lighting in my room. I do apologize for that. So first of all, big shout outs to my friends down there at Fifine for sending me this great microphone. I do like it myself as far as for live streaming. I don't know as much as far as for recording, but we'll get into that in a second. Let's talk about what you get in the package. Of course, as you guys know, you do get their microphone. I'm gonna hold it up for just a brief second so you guys can see it. You get this microphone right here, and you'll notice that the audio will sway as I'm holding it. It does come together already, so there's no real true assembling. And you do get the standard USB cable. I think this is for the ones that's actually compatible with USB 3.0 as well. And also, if you look at the microphone at the bottom, also really close, you do get the screw for like if you needed to mount it, and a headphone arm in case you needed to put a pair of headphones in the bottom of the microphone as well. Now, when I review this microphone for you guys, I'm gonna tell you the pros first and then the cons. So I'm gonna lay the microphone down so you guys can hear me well. Let's talk about the pros first. The best thing about this microphone, and I will hold it up for you guys again, is that one, the assembling of the mic was pretty much cut and dry. It didn't come in 1,000 pieces. For instance, when I purchased, just to compare, excuse me guys, when I purchased my Yeti Blue right here, actually when I got this mic, it came in 3 separate pieces. The mic, I guess the stand is what you can call it, and then the cables that come with it. I guess we can count that as 3 separate pieces. Do I like the quality of this mic? I do. I don't like how much air it catches in the room. It sounds very airy to me. But each mic between the Yeti Blue and then the Fifine K678 have their pros and cons. Right now we're talking about the pros of the Fifine K678. Also, I do like, for instance, this mic is extremely heavy. Could be a pro, could be a con. Heaviness could also help it, sit on a desk, a little bit more sturdy, less movement. You won't have to worry about it bouncing around maybe if someone taps it or something like that. But also, I feel like the heavier that mic is, the less inclined I am of wanting to move it around my desk. And I do have an L-shaped tempered glass desk, so I do rearrange my desk a lot. I feel like a lighter mic encourages me to try different atmospheres. I will also say I do really enjoy the look of the microphone. I know that's very childish. I do enjoy the look of the microphone. I like the simplicity of it. It's very user-friendly. Also, the button placement is probably the one thing that caught my attention when I first got this microphone. The button placement was phenomenal. And what I mean by that is, and I'm just going to compare it to this mic, since this was my first baby I fell in love with. I bought this mic and I just knew it was the best microphone in the world. If you look at this mic at first glance, there's a lot going on the bottom. as far as like the mount and the cabling. Then you got your mute button here, which you do have to double tap or press and hold. Still haven't figured that out. You do have your headphone volume here. But then on the back side, you get a gain and then a actual sound pattern of how you want the sound to be. Now, this is pretty good. It's very inclusive. But if you look and listen, this is actually kind of hard to twist. So it's not something that you can change on the fly. Now, it's a good thing that those settings are there. But wouldn't you rather have a microphone that's already balanced and already ready to go? That's the Fifine microphone. I do like the fact that the mute button is right here. And as you guys notice, I'm going to be talking and I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You see that? I do like the simplicity of that. You actually get a haptic feedback as far as like when you press that. Not necessarily a vibration, but you get a click from the button that lets you know that it was actually muted. You don't have to reach around and look at it to see if it was actually muted. Also, you get your mic volume right here on the microphone. So maybe if you don't want to dig around inside of the software that you're using to record your content with, excuse me guys, you can do it directly on the hard device itself, which I really like myself. I think that's a really good pro. And then also per usual, you get your headphone volume control. I do love the fact that the microphone does seem to kind of encourage you to be closer to it. It is a proximity mic. So as you notice, I'm talking back here. The mic is kind of further from me. I'm going to keep my same tone of voice. And as the mic gets closer, as you can tell, it gets a lot more louder, a lot more piffier. I will probably want, and as you guys have noticed, I'm transitioning to the cons at this point. You will probably want to get a pop filter for this if you're going to do any kind of recording with it. Live streaming, maybe, depending on how clean you like your audio. But as you notice, I get kind of close like this, and it does get kind of piffy, but I can get back like this, and it does sound clean. It sounds nice. Sounds like it's ready to capture anything in the room. Another con, and this is just me being fair, I don't like the fact that on this microphone, I do get sound settings that I can quickly touch and change on the fly on the mic. Now, the con of this one is that they're kind of hard and they're hard to get to, hard to turn and hard to get to. Well, on the Fifine mic, it's already preset. There may be some software in there. I'm still digging around with it to see. There is software that goes with it that you can balance the sound and stuff. I just haven't tampered with it too much yet. But there isn't anything that I can physically, tamper with on the fly and kind of maybe get less air of a sound, more of a bass. Maybe more top, maybe more low, something like that on the fly to make it more appealing to me and my viewers as I'm live streaming. Last but not least, the last con I have is that the mic is actually extremely small. It's a pro and a con. Smallness, it takes up less space on my desk for somebody who already has way too much going on his desk in the first place. Yes, I do. But secondly, the pro is that, the con is that with it being so small, if I needed to hang it on maybe like a mic arm using this, I have to kind of be up on it like this, and it doesn't necessarily give me the room. It gives me too much room where I'm kind of like all up on my mic like this, or maybe kind of back like this. Don't know if I necessarily like that too much. But all in all, if I had to give this mic a rating on a scale of, if we're talking like a 5-star rating, I would give this mic a strong 4 out of 5 stars, only because I haven't fully dug into it. I've had the microphone for about a week now. Thank you guys so much down there at Fifine for reaching out to me and giving me an opportunity to test your equipment. I hope and I pray that for future references, you guys will reach out to me for more projects that I can work on with you guys. Big shout out to Elaine ZH, who reached out to me from Fifine Microphone to give me this equipment, and she actually reached out to me and she was persistent and answered all my questions. So thank you guys so much. Don't forget, man, anybody watching this review, make sure you check me out on Facebook, Daytime 90. That's DAYTIME TYME90, just like you see on the screen over here, glowing up above the picture. I really do appreciate everything you guys have done for me. Hopefully, I'll be able to do more reviews for you guys in the future. Until that time, I am out. Thank you guys so much. Have a blessed day.